Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because it is that time of the year when the clocks fall back and you get to sleep an extra hour. Daylight saving time, no S there, ends at 2 a.m. this Sunday. We're talking about whether we should make it permanent or not. Our big talker today on Sunnyside Up.
Up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, it's Superhost.
Oh, this is great stuff here. It was a Saturday favorite of Northeast Ohio for 2 decades. Superhost. He hosted the Three Stooges cartoons and movies. Marty Sullivan is back in our studios this morning.
Not excited about that.
All right, you guys are in for a treat this morning. A lot of people excited around the station this morning. He was a TV personality on WUAB, Channel 43 for 2 decades. You saw him in a baggy suit, a cape, and daunting that red nose.
Yeah, sometimes after doing the news all day, I kind of feel like we're Superhost because we have so many hours to get through. But no, we have the real Superhost here live in studio. Jim Pachano standing by to talk about Akron's big Comic-Con event happening this weekend. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Yes, we have none other than Marty Sullivan, Superhost extraordinaire, and he brought his red nose with him this morning. So if you've been around, if you're a lifetime Clevelander, if you grew up around here, you know who this gentleman is. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right, so do you have a Superhost voice that you use?
Yes, we talk kind of squeaky.
So for those who didn't grow up and didn't, or haven't seen in a while, what was your role? Who was Superhost and what did he do?
Superhost was like a babysitter on Saturdays for the kids at home watching the TV.
So you would basically kind of introduce and talk about children and family programming?
Nope, I would talk about monster movies.
Oh, monster movies. Okay,
Oh,
so this
yeah.
is this time of year.
And also the Three Stooges and
Oh.
stuff like that.
Nice. What were some of the favorite things that you kind of brought to the living rooms of homes around here?
Well, mainly at the beginning, kids all like to draw pictures of monsters with crayons and stuff, and they used to send them to me.
Did they really?
Yes, so I'd put them up on a board, and the cameraman would pan across them and show close-ups of the kids' artwork.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm sure they got quite a thrill out of seeing
did.
their work on television. So, I mean, you are not necessarily here in the building, but you were a family member of WUAB, of Channel 43 for 20 years.
Right.
So
Started in a bowling alley out in Parma. And then they moved into their new studios on Day Drive. And then finally, after I left, they came downtown.
Now, were you Superhost for the duration of that 20 years?
Just about 1969 to 1989.
Okay. And now you don't live in Northeast Ohio anymore. You came from West Virginia, right?
Right. But I recently moved from Oregon back to West Virginia to be with family and stuff. And that's where I live now.
That's right. But you are here in Northeast Ohio for a very important, exciting event this weekend, right?
Indeed. It's called Akron Comic-Con 2019.
2009. So it's from what I understand, it's a pop culture convention. So we're talking about past, present, and future when it comes to pop culture and comics and stuff. So what can people expect at this event over the weekend?
Well, they can expect myself. I'll be there signing autographs. There'll be a number of celebrities there signing autographs, most of which I forgot the name.
No, don't
Sorry
worry.
about
I got you. So we got
Thank you.
Captain Penny's son and daughter. We've got Candy Lee from the Gene Carroll Show. We've got Star Trek characters that are going to be there, and that is Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 6 on Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday over at Emilio's Expo Center. That's the Akron Comic-Con. So you're going to be signing autographs and raising money for charity?
Yes, for Akron Children's Hospital.
All right, so I asked you because, every good kind of host and character like yourself has got to have a catchphrase. Tell me quickly about your catchphrase.
Well, the catchphrase was from the beginning of the show. We had a taped introduction, and there was a crowd scene, and they were saying, "Look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane." No, it's what's his name? And then one of the characters comes down with a big tennis shoe, which I wear, and I reach from off camera and grab it out of his hands and say, "Give me that shoe."
Give me that shoe. Wonderful. All right, so part of that story and several other stories are in this new book that's out, From Captain Penny to Superhost, Tales from the Golden Age of Cleveland Children's Television. So that is available now as well. You can go see Superhost this weekend at the Akron Comic-Con. Sunnyside Up. We'll be right back.